this point, we're waiting for the coin toss here. And the coin toss. Laverne Tigers are on the coin toss, and they will receive. Dragons will defend the north goal. And so we're just 8 minutes away from kickoff here. Class B, Division I state championship game today from lovely Chad Richardson Stadium here at the University of Central Oklahoma campus here in Edmond. Beautiful, beautiful campus here. Beautiful facilities, nice. We got to come in early today and got to see the facilities and what an improvement they've made over the years here at UCO. And we've had the coin toss. The Laverne Tigers have won the toss, and they are going to receive. So the Dragons will go on defense first. And here today to bring the ball game today is the mouth of the South, Joseph Elam, along with his sidekick, the voice of reason, Cord McDonald.
How are you doing, Joe? It is good to be here.
Well, it's a beautiful day here. It's north wind at 9 to 15 miles per hour, gust up to 15 today. And it's 40 degrees, but the wind chill makes it feel like 34. But it's football season, and it is the last game that either of these teams can play in the season. So that's where you put your season in, is that you can always, you always want to win the last game you play. But if you're going to lose one, if you lose your last game and it's the state finals, then you can live with that. But this is going to be a repeat of 2020. The 2020 season, that was played at Northwestern Oklahoma State University of Alva. And Dragons were victorious in that. And it is nice that we have some of those guys that were on that 2020 team on our coaching staff. Quarterback Joey Fowler. And defensive end, tight end, Marshall Bain. Coach Bain is still the head coach. The coaching staff is pretty much the same as it was when we were in Alva. But we're in for some football. Cord's going to give you some things today, some interesting facts about both teams coming in.
So the only thing that really changed from here in 2020 is just the players and the location, Joe. Weather's about the same. I do remember, as I recall it, in Alva, there was snow on the ground during that championship game. And it was a little bit colder, but around the same temperature and skies and atmosphere. But anyway, let's look at the season recap for the Dewar Dragons first. Regular season, Dewar ended up being 8-1. Had 1 week cancellation on the game, or they would have had 10 games, only playing 9 games in the regular season. Their only loss coming in week 2 to the Walika Outlaws, 36-20. But since week 2, it has been off and running for the Dewar Dragons. Postseason, they have gone, let's see, the 2 shutouts. Outscored their opponents 171-18. First round against the Pew was a 60-0 win for the Dragons. Second round was a win against Turpin, 66-18. And semifinal win last week in Alex against Hollis Tigers was 45-0. For the Laverne Tigers, they come into the regular season finishing off at 9-1. Now Laverne got to play an extra game with Dewar did, with their only loss coming to South Central. 60-46, and I believe that team is out of Kansas, but they are undefeated against all Oklahoma teams in the regular season. Postseason, first round for Laverne was a 51-0 win against Snyder. Second round was a 53-6 win over Caddo, and semifinal game for Laverne was a 46-6 win against Garber. Laverne Tigers outscored their opponents 150-12, allowed only 12 points. Had 1 shutout in the first round. Laverne's coming in 12-1, and Dragons are coming in 11-1. These teams are deadlocked, and it's going to be a heck of a game today, Joe.
Well, here's the thing. We have common opponents. Hollis, the Laverne Tigers, with that by a score of 42-12. The Turpin Cardinal, 42-38. And those are 2 common opponents that we have both had. The Dragons, on the other hand, having the better hand over Turpin by a score of 66-18 and a 45-0 shutout last week in Alex, and that sets up the Division I Class B state championship. And we're going to take a look at some of the players to watch for today. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker is going to be number 2. The name we're going to be calling out quite a bit is going to be Felix Till. He is the real deal. He's their guy. He's great in space. He has great top-end speed, a 100-meter champion himself in track. Great acceleration. Guy is strong. And another interesting thing is the Dewar Dragons and Laverne Tigers are always in the powerlifting championship. This last year, the Dragons won the state championship in powerlifting, with Laverne being the runner-up. And in the year before that, it was Laverne the champion and Dewar the runner-up. Both teams are very strong, very physical. But Felix Till, number 2, is the name you're going to have to listen to. Wyatt Tillery, their quarterback. He is a big offensive threat. More of a run threat than a throwing threat. They like to run the ball first and then establish the pass. So we're going to take a look at Mr. Tillery today. Keep an eye on him. And you have Trex Carnegie, the tight end. He has good hands and runs great routes like he always does. They can block. And then another name to listen for is wide receiver Zach Masters, number 21. Very solid, very good skills. And they try to get him anywhere from 5 to 8 touches a game. And right now they're playing the video that we'll be able to see later on. We'll have up on our deal. It's the Dewar Dragon football video as we talk about our tradition here at Dewar. And it was interesting this week, Cord. They had all the guys that played like we did when Joey and them went to the finals. Here come the Dragons onto the field at this time. They had all the former players send back videos, inspirational speeches. It was good seeing all those guys encouraging the young ones to come play today. Kind of hard to keep our eyes off this film as they're showing on the big screen here in UCL.
Yeah, Joe, it's just really cool to see the Dragons Den Stadium right there, Dragons Den scoreboard, and just all the great plays the Dragons were able to make throughout this year. And I was telling somebody, it's so good to see the transformation of a team over the season. I remember when we were going to Dermont in Arkansas, the road trip to play, and just how hot it was in the morning just before we left. And just 3 months later, looking back, fixing to get on the bus, and you can see the breath in the air and how just good everyone was feeling. There was not a player late today to any of the bus rides. They were there ready to go. They were there, woke up about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Some of them couldn't sleep. Joe, they're ready to play today.
They're ready to play, and you know this is what we've wanted Keene our whole season to. We asked him at O'Keene, where do you plan to be? Where do you plan to be at 1 p.m. on December the 5th? And here we are. It's in Edmond, and there's going to be some players we're going to be looking for on the Dewar side of the ball, and we're going to start with our quarterback Peyton Kilhofer, and then at the running back spot, the Big O, Braylon Lewis. And then our line has been a big key to what our success has been. Nia Corbin at the tight end. And then we also have our center is Isaac Powell. And then the guards, Dom Celestine, Damian Smith, along with Big Cade Birdtail. And that's going to be the guys that will produce there. And then we have the wide receivers. We'll go over that more. We're getting ready for the kickoff here as we start this one. Bentley Thrall. Bentley Thrall to do the kicking, and they've got the hashes squeezed. I remember when we played in 2020, we forgot to squeeze the hashes, and they come up with an onside kick surprise that caught us off guard. So we're just seconds away from the start here in Edmond for the title, for the gold ball. Dragons do that thing that they do. Ready to kick the ball now is Bentley Thrall. There's the whistle. 4 up on the front line. You got 3 of them back. They're watching the pooch. He goes the other way. Bentley Thrall's kick goes inside, stays on.
They're going to pick it up at the 9.
He picks it up. He puts that foot in the ground to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Bye-bye. Tell the folks hi. Touchdown, Laverne Tigers on the opening kickoff. The man, the myth himself, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, put it in the hands of number 2. Felix Till takes it 90 yards to the house on the opening kickoff.
Speechless, Joe. Speechless.
Well, that sometimes happened. We didn't out-kick our coverage. We had what we wanted, but we lost containment on this side here. And when you do that, you can't let a 4.5 40 guy and a state champion 100-meter guy outside. And it was a foot race we didn't have any part of. Here they come out for the 2-point conversion. 11:48 into we're just 11:48 in the first quarter. Laverne up 6-0 on the opening kickoff. Felix Till touchdown. 2-point conversion.
Dragons are going to hold them.
No good. So the Dragons hold there. So the PAT fails. But a 90-yard touchdown return by Felix Till puts the Laverne Tigers up by a score of 6-0.
That play they handed off to Till, tried to sweep her out to the left, but number 44, MJ Furch, was able to get by that defensive end and keep Till from scoring.
Well, that's going to be an important thing. You just got to regroup. And we always tell you in ball games there's going to be things that happen in 8 ball. You're going to have busts like that. So that'll be something you'll look at. They had us playing that we were going to kick to this side, or maybe they baited us to kick it over there to the other side. We kicked it, and it had our roll. That's what we got the ball right back in. But when I looked over and saw Teal picked it up, and then he kind of made that little shimmy towards, like he's coming to our bench, and then cut back, he was gone. But that's behind us. We're ready for football action right here. Back deep for the Dragons will be Faulkner and Dakota Smith. And have our guys on the front line. And we'll be ready for the kickoff here.
Yeah, Joe, we're not even a minute into the game. I mean, we got 4 quarters to go. Dragons recover, hold them on that 2-point conversion. Later in the game, that could come up big.
So, you know, sometimes it's going to be special team things that happen, and it's going to be that drop punt. It's going to be that muffed kickoff. You know, you fair catch, it comes off with fumbles, interceptions, just the little things. And the little things like not getting your 2-point conversion can come back to bite you. But it's an 8-man thing. We're just going to say, shut up and deal. Here we go. Dragons want the ball and see what they can do on their first possession, their first drive. They did their little version of the dragon shimmy where they come up. We squeeze the hashes. We're ready for the kickoff now. And it's going to be a pooch kick. Comes down. Faulkner has it. Faulkner takes it.
Faulkner breaks the tackle.
Trying to get out near the 40-yard line. See where they spot the ball. Guess he's out right at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. 36-yard line, 1st and 10. To start their first possession, 11:43 to go in the first quarter. Dragon quarterback Peyton Kilhofer lead his troops out on the field. Dragons have the ball on the 36, 1st and 10. Coach Bean asking the officials. It's where they spotted the ball. Coach Bean wanted the ball moved over there, put it on the hashes. Those are 11-man hashes.
Yeah, right.
So they don't have the hashes. He wanted to mark it in so that everything would be in sync with the way we practice things. Good move there by Josh. Do that. Here's the handoff. Going straight ahead. Give to Lewis. Lewis up to near the 40-yard line. Lewis for 4. 4-yard pickup by Lewis on the first play. 2nd down, 6.
Dragons are going to try to keep blocking in. The past 3 weeks they've kept going. Laverne has a really solid defensive line up front. They're going to see what can happen running the ball.
Give it to Kilhoffer this time. Kilhoffer finds running room. Lunges forward near midfield. He's going to be, see where they give him a spot. Boy, that's a benevolent spot there. That's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down. Dragons are in business on the run by Pepe Kilhoffer. 11 minutes to go. Ball to the right hash. 9-yard pickup by Kilhoffer in the first drive. 1st and 10. First Federal Credit Union first down. Kilhoffer takes it, gives it this time to Kiki Berry.
Berry's going to get a couple more pushing on after contact.
Second effort there by Kiki to get what he could get. Keelan Berry with a nice piece of running there. Good blocking again. They're just trying to feel their way out and see what they're going to do. Got those linebackers there for the linebackers there of Nichols, Cade Nichols, and Kilhoffer gives inside. Straight ahead.
And he's going to push for the extra effort.
Boy, that's a good second effort, just punching it right down the field. Big O picking up the yardage necessary there.
Seen a lot
of Dewar Dragon first down again. 10:01 to go.
A lot of white shirts on Hill.
Ball's on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 inside their territory. Dragons continue to keep the ball on the ground. Double tight, bouncing Biddy at the top. Gives it inside to Lewis. Lewis breaks free up one. That's again nice pick up there. Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Dragons set up 1st and 10 again. From the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 Dragons. Dragons just being patient and methodical. They have to win this quarter in their back. Kilhoffer fakes it, wants to throw it this time, has a man open. Touchdown Dragons, just that easy, just that quick, bouncing. Benny Atigua with the catch. Dragons get on the board. Dragons tie this at 6 in their first possession. Bouncing Benny Atigua. Point after on the way here. Dragons going for 2 in this situation. Kilhoffer's got it. He runs the right side. 2-point conversion complete. Dragons at 9:13 to go here in the first quarter have answered the call after the 90-yard touchdown return by Felix Teal. We answer with the 14-yard pass play and the 2-point conversion by Kilhoffer, and Dragons lead this one in the championship game by a score of 8-6.
Yeah, Joe, that's no better way to respond right there. You just go off 10 seconds in the game, 91-yard return by Teal, just an absolute great play. Dewar Dragons doesn't even phase them. They take it down on a 75-yard drive, 14-yard pass to Teal to Bouncing Benny. And we're back on top, 8-6.
So the Dragons answer the call. We'll get our defense lined up for you at this time for the Dragons tonight. Starting at the defensive end will be Nia Corbin and Clark Holtma. Hotima may be missing some action, having some medical issues, but is suited and is available. We'll just wait and see if he goes out. We're looking at Andrew Payton possibly and running some different combinations there. Nose guard is going to be Isaac Powell. The linebackers Dom Celestine and MJ Furch. And we'll also be seeing Trady Doty in there. And then our cornerbacks are going to be Ben Atigua, Dakota Smith, and free safety Joseph Moore and Joseph Moore and Keelan Berry. So Dragons getting ready to kick again. On to do the kicking duties is Bentley Thrall. .9:13 to go as we start here Thrall's kick this time goes to the up man, the pooch man, number 21. Jack Masters. Masters gets loose. Penalty flag's back. Masters makes it, returns the right side to their bench. And we have penalty flag down at the 20-yard line.
Looks like we might have a clip, Joe, blocking the back.
So Dragons could get aided here with the penalty. So this is going to be a dandy. As I always say, it's going to be a dandy in Dewar. It's a dandy here at UCO. And the penalty is against the Tigers. So White Hat's getting ready to spot that one off court. See where he comes to rest. It'll be right at the 10-yard line. So we'll start there. They'll get their second possession, their second drive. First and 10 on their second drive from the 10-yard line. Tillery, the quarterback. Going to run. String that thing out. Boy, that was
that was a go.
Turge got the initial stick there, holding things together.
Well, Teal fumbled it back behind him, but luckily Tillery was there to recover it and go out of bounds at the 8.
So no gain there on the first play to be second and 10. Boy, the guys are playing so well. Naya, the defensive end at the top. Andrew Payton down at the bottom at the end. Going to roll this time. Tillery looks.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted there.
By Joseph Moore.
Joseph Moore.
Throw was just too short for him to come forward. That Joe, he'd already went back to cover his receiver, and he just wasn't able to make it back upfield in time to get that ball.
So the Dragons are doing what they need to do here. And what we need to do is get a third down in a long situation.
Money man Cash Faulkner coming into the game.
So we're going to see our nickel package where we're going to bring him in. They're going to play games with him, figure out what they're going to try and do here. Laverne's going to call a timeout here.
They saw something they didn't like, Joe. They're going to have to time out, get regrouped, reset, figure out what they're going to do against this nickel package.
Probably going to be seeing some of that. And, boy, the Dragons need to be on their toes, too. Talk about be sure and get containment. Does this be the perfect time for a screen pass? And I can just see them setting up, and we get this package in to come be overzealous to put some rush, and they dump that out, and you put that in the hands of one of the cats that they have, and you get the butcher, the maker, and the candlestick maker all rolled up in one, and Felix Teal, and give him the ball. And so it's going to be a little chess match all game, but the Dragons have answered back so nicely. You just got to keep your head. It's 8-man football. Anything can happen. A lot of football will be scored, and it could be a high-scoring thing. But the Dragons have done what we've asked. They answered the call with the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. They're now faced with the third down, and we'll call it 11. Twins to the bottom, man in motion. There's a flag.
Legal procedure.
Procedure against Laverne. And that's going to march them back half the distance.
I want to say, Joe, I don't think Laverne really were on the same page on their play formation that they had there. There's about 3 or 4 guys that kind of looked like they didn't know what was called on the play.
Dragons defense standing tough here. Third and long, it's all you can ask here. Empty backfield. They've got Teal out here to the right, down on the flat. Get it to him. See if he can stick his foot in the ground, make somebody miss. Tackled him, got him up just before he got to the 20-yard lines and knocked out of bounds. We'll say at the 18-yard lines, it'll be 4th down. Well, give him it'll be a 4th and 5 after the spot, back near the 15 instead, where he stepped out. Hunt's on the way. Low kick. Peter, pumpkin eater, which means we're going to let it roll. The Dragons didn't even have anybody return it back, be held up. Dragons will have the ball at the 46-yard line this time.
Well, Felix Till, he was lined up in the backfield, punted off that ball. Man-to-man talents, Joe. He can do it all.
Well, he is quite an athlete. Boy, he is spectacular watching baseball. He can run so fast that if he puts one on the ground, you better come up and get the shot to it, because he is so fast. Can run the bases well, plays a little shortstop, does a little bit of all, but he's quite an athlete.
Absolutely. He is fun to watch, and we've only seen him about 3 or 4 plays, but wow. He's what people say they are.
So Dragons on their second possession after taking it and marching it down the field of the first one. Kilhofer with the ball. Goes around the left side. He's met this time. And they strung it out enough that we're going to get no gain on that. It's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain on the play there. It went to the short side of the field. I think Coach Bean reminding once again that the hashes are in a little bit further. Bouncing Benny comes in. He's the top wide receiver. Moving people around. Give his to the Big O. Lewis. Pickup of 2 is going to be 3rd down and 8. 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Got all these guys tight in the box here. 3-2 look. Press coverage at the top. Run the option. Kilhofer kept it himself. Tried to go up the middle and under. And pick up there of about 2 is going to make it 4th and 5.
Tiger defensive line really showing that they can take their man up front. Dragons are going to have to work hard, penetrate, and get that running game going, Joe.
They got Felix Till down more of the safety position here. They're manned up. Give a little, doing some coverage, backing around. Dragons call a timeout. As they take a timeout, we will too. We'll be back for Dewar Dragon football after this.
Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the
He brings us back. We're back to action here. 4th down and 4th and 5. Dragons right inside the 50-yard line. They're going for it on 4th down. Going for the pass. Has a man out there. Throws. Intended for a Tigway. Goes incomplete. And the Dragons have failed on their second possession.
Pass was just a little too long for Tigway to make it. It was right on the angle, but just a little too far towards the end zone.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers on this possession. They scored on the opening kickoff. with Felix Teal 90-yard run, and the Dragons held them and also aided by penalties. 1st and 10 here from the 50. Give us to Teal. Teal sticks his foot in the ground. Dragons hold on, but he's picked up enough yardage there for a Laverne Tiger first down to the 40-yard line. Nice piece of running there, as he is an athlete. And one of the keys to victory for us tonight is how well we do tackle this young man.
He's not a player that you can only have one man to tackle. It looks like you're going to have 2 or 3 guys come
Well, you're going to have to,
back
you can't
up.
arm tackle.
Absolutely not.
You have to go meaty. 1st and 10 from the, we're going to call this from the 39-yard line. I mean, 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Fakes it this time. Tillery keeps it, runs up there. He's met by a host of Dragons is up front. Starts there with the nose guard. Isaac Powell, along with those DENs, squeezing and playing downhill.
Joseph Moore's all over that, Joe.
And downhill, along with him, was Keelan Berry. But boy, they did their job, along with Dom Celestine. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and long here for the Tigers. Ball resting at the 40-yard line. Have to get to the 30 for first, just inside the 30. For a 1st and 10, 31-yard line, get him a 1st and 10. Here we go. Tillery's going to keeps himself. Runs the swab. Tries to step outside. He's tackled immediately there by the host of Dragons. They squeeze that down.
Nothing gained right there, Joe. Good up line front by Dragons.
Dom Celestine playing downhill, and that's on Nia Corbin's side, and they squeeze it in.
Well, one thing Coach Bean's really doing is they're getting new guys in the line about every play, keeping those guys fresh. You see about 2 or 3 guys coming in each play.
So they've got Cash Faulkner now at the nose guard, playing what we call our nickel package. Sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff. It's the reverse. Stay at home, which he did. And bringing him down right there. Can't see, who was that on the play there?
I think, let's see, I believe that was Buddy Man Cash Faulkner.
Clark Hopma. He is playing. That was Clark, Superman. Good play there by Clark Hopma. It's going to be 4th down and 12. Man in motion. Fake to Teal. Going to try and set up that little screen inside. Hits his there. Got the man. That was a good play for that call right there. They were patient with that as the pass is complete there to Zach Masters on the little screen and goes inside. We have a man down on the field. Trying to help him up. That is Joseph Moore. Comes off the field a little
gingerly.
So they're going to have a look at him. That's a 1st and 10 for the Tigers with 4:30 to go here. 1st and 10. Dragons lead this one 8-6 here in the first period. But Laverne has made some adjustments and doing some things, and Dragons have kept them in long situations, but they've answered the call, getting just what they need. Once again, give is to Teal. Teal is tackled there. That was a good individual tackle wrapped up right there by number 44, MJ Furge.
MJ, bet the man right there, was able to make a single tackle.
Pick up a 5. It just didn't seem like he had that much. Boy, he stuck that in there and put in the ground, and Furge coming to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. 3:50 to go and coming down. Tillery down at the top, out wide. Teal in the backfield long. It's the Teal. Teal missed. We made him miss. Bye-bye, tell the folks side. Touchdown, Laverne Tigers, as Felix Teal goes in with a 23-yard scamper. PAT waits, but Laverne takes the lead of this one, 12-8. Dragons just need to wrap up and make some tackles. And then sometimes we can't be fake with the motion. They send so much motion, you get caught up in the eye candy sometimes. 2-point conversion.
Great tackle stop right
that
there.
Was a nice stop there as we win the battle of the PATs as it failed on the run. .330 to go in the first quarter. Laverne 12, Dewar 8. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
So you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the door.
So you want to create your future, discover a path with traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These
Well, the keys to victory tonight for us, that one of the things we had to do is we couldn't get caught up in all the motion stuff. We've got to trust our reads and be sure what we're seeing, be sure of formation. But we have to tackle Phoenix Field. And boy, their line did an exceptional job there. Johnny Gonzalez just opened up a big hole for the Laverne Tigers. And so hats off to them. We'll make our adjustments. 12-8 on the kickoff. Kick comes down. Fair catch call for by Dakota Smith. Greg's going to be in business. This possession starting with 3:30 to go here in the first quarter, trailing Dragons trailing the Tigers of Laverne by a score 12-8. We'll start there. Once again, starting field position is going to be right at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I just want to go back and compliment on the guard line. Gonzalez, he just made a really good block, seeing his man opening up that hole for Teal. And it wasn't really a fast play. It just looked so fast because so many moving parts.
Give this time, sticks a foot in the ground. Big O. Thought it was Big O. It was Kiki Berry. Kiki Berry would pick up there as they second down. Second down and 7. Pick up the 3 for Berry. Greg is going to be methodical as well. This one rolls along. But they're playing, they're putting pretty much, they've got their 6 guys inside the box. Greg this time tries something different. Berry gets out to the near the 40-yard line. He tried to strip it, tried to reach out, get across the line, but his knees is hit. Good spot there by the official. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Dragons. 3rd down 2. Dewar line comes up. Been doing a man-management job today.
Yeah, one guy you really like to see work, Landon Smith.
Little dancing around, but looks like they're pushed the pile forward. And they're going to give him a magnificent and benevolent spot here. That's going to be another Dewar Dragon first down from what I'm seeing for.
Yep. Kiki Bear was
Very
very
good.
good.
Being the workhorse for us now.
That second, third push by Bear is really making a difference in this Dragons drive.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Very good to move around. Give this time. Nice piece of running there. Slung forward.
Vern Tackler.
pick up there, pick up at 10 for the Dragons, first down, 10.
I want to say it was either Tillery or Lovell got the tackle on Kiki, but threw it forward for another 2 yards.
This play, Dragons take the ball once again, being the first force there. So pick up before second half, 6 for the Dragons. Buried in here. Kilhoffer takes the ball, hands to Barry. Barry's got some blocking outside. He gets around the edge. Hit, knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line down about the 35. That's enough for Dewar Dragon. First down, we have a penalty flag. Nationally, that means it's what? Holding. Holding against the Dragons. So what would have been a first and 10 has been brought back to what's going to be a second down and 14 for the Dragons. Lewis in the backfield along with Kilgore. Give this to Lewis. Lewis is hit and picked up and hit right there. Nice wrap up there by Grayson Lovell. He come up playing downhill. But Lewis did get, given his forward progress, it's going to make it a third down and 9 for the Dragons. 24 seconds. Time running down here in the first quarter. Kilhoffer snaps away. Hand off this time to Lewis. Lewis on his feet.
He's still going to make it. He's going to make the first down.
Big O with the move there. Gets it down inside the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Good second effort by Braylon Lewis.
Braylon Lewis would not be denied on that run right there, Joe.
That's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down. And a first Family Federal Credit Union first down. Time has expired. We played one, but it's not decided. Laverne leads Dewar by a score of 12-8. We'll be back for Dewar Dragon football after this. As we start the second quarter. As we start the second quarter, Laverne 12, Dewar 8, Dragons on the mark, trying to get something to go this drive to answer back. It's been using the run game today. So now the Dragons will be heading to the north with the south end zone at their back. Get on the take. Inside handoff is to Lewis for a pick up a 2, second down 8. Taking this time, hit and brought back when the linebackers got downhill in a hurry. Pick up a 1 going to be, pick up, we're going to give him after that. So pick up a 3, it'll be a 3rd down 5.
I think Dewar right here is a big play. Broke open.
A lot of times you got to run some things to see what they're going to do in certain situations. You got twins at the top. Killhofer keeps himself. He runs forward. Inside. The 15. And lets you stretch his forward.
It's going to be just short, I think, that first down marker.
So it's going to be 4th down in inches. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. We go under. We're going to go out of the shotgun. Give Lewis. Lewis may not have got it. Depending on where they give the spot. And they have held, the Tigers were denied the Dragons. So the Dragons did not get the first down.
They did not, Joe.
Tried to give the ball there to Big O, and Big O was shut down. So the Dragons have been, so the Laverne Tigers hold, and the Adams advantage then is they have a chance to add to their lead. Give this to Felix Teal. Teal gets the outside. Swarm tackle there. He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost his one on the play. So Dragon defense answered their call.
Well, that's one of the things, Joe, when your offense kind of comes up short sometimes. The defense in the past 3 games, this postseason, I've seen, they said, you know what, we're going to have it back. We're going to quarterback the play. We're going to see if we can get a turnover. Really prime opportunity right here. I think they can do it.
Here we go. Quarterback's going to run option here, keeps it himself. Nice play there. Defensive end turned all that deep inside. Came up, cleaned up there. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. Dragon defense is playing good defense. They're starting to play a little relaxed now. I think everybody's getting the seriousness and all the things that happen. The Dragons have been it's what you have in the championship game. Adjustments you made. We're going to try this. See what you do here. They stopped the Dragons, didn't get the first down in there, but shut up the deal. The Dragons play. And here we go. Going to pass it this time. Wait for the man downfield. Fine defense play right there. Bouncing Benny comes right across. As that pass was intended there to number 11, Gentry Long. Goes incomplete. Fine defense there.
Hey, Tillery was half a hair for taking a sack, but I will give credit to Tillery getting that ball off because he had Dragon backers all over him.
4th down. 4th and 8 for the Tigers. Teal punt. His punt this time. Hits. Out of bounds. See where they mark it. Right there. Inside. So that's going to be the 1st and 10.
Going to mark it at the
41-yard line. Dragons will be in business. So the Dragons get a chance here to see if Coach B can make some adjustments here. See if his staff, Coach Staff, and Coach Powell, Coach B, and all of them huddling up there. Joey Fowler, Jameson, Ross, and Coach Ross.
Just big credit for being that Dragon defense, just going forward out and really not even allowing a yard, actually taking away negative yardage on that last drive by the Tigers.
Here's the snap. Give inside to Lewis.
Lewis working like a workhorse today. It's taking about 3-4 guys every time. He is just trying better, keeping it rolling, Joe.
Second down, 4. Pick up a 6 there for Brady. Dragons just taking their time. 8:24 to go. Dragons trail 12-8. Laverne has the advantage. Give to Lewis this time. Lewis finds something, comes around the left side. Continues to turn those legs. Inside the 50, down to the 45, and that's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down.
We had the defensive end and also quarterback Tillery just carried him on his back. And Tillery might actually push it across the first down marker, Joe.
There we go. Play kill off. Going to keep it his time. He sticks his foot in the ground. He's got some yardage. We got to host the first down and see where that spot is.
We're going to have some laundry out, Joe, see what the penalty is.
Oh, we have a flag. Just when I was thinking we were getting ready to have us a first down, but that's just a little bursting we'll have to overcome. Need to clean this up. Ball set at the 46. First down 19 for the Dragons. 7:52 to go. On top, 12-8. Gives it Lewis. Lewis spins. Continues to go. Isaac Powell. Those guys continue to block up front along with Don. Giving him some yardage there. So that closes the gap there. It's going to make it a manageable second down and 9. 11-yard pick up there.
Lewis just getting what we lost back on the hold penalty.
There is a flag. Movement. Motion against the Dragons moving back. So it's going to be second down and 16. Excuse me, second down and receivers to the top. Kellog's going to keep himself right around the left side. He's hit and knocked out of bounds. Depending on where the spot is. So let's bring up third down at 11. Couldn't quite get it all, Ford. We got some of it.
Man, I think in the yards we've gained on this set of drives, we could have been the end zone, but unfortunately, then the hold penalty just really holds you back.
Twins at the bottom. Option out that way. Get it to Lewis.
One man to beat.
Got a block there. Nice block. Dragons down near the 30-yard line. That's enough for Dewar Dragon first down.
Got to give credit to the Laverne corner, Marcus Delatorre. He was blocked by one of our wide receivers, but was able to come across and make the Dragon tackle. Or, Joe, I think we would have made it to the end zone.
Here we go again. Give us to Lewis inside. He continues to work. Spins off. Continues to move.
He's still moving.
Down to the 20-yard line.
I think he's going to be just short, Joe. Just one to go.
That's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down as they're moving the chain. Just fine piece of running there. Kiki Berry. Dragons trying to bark them offside, couldn't quite get anything.
Coach Bean's going to call a timeout.
Coach Bean calls the timeout there. 5:44 to go. Dragons will have it 1st and 10. The ball resting on the 20-yard line. 5:44 to go. Dragons trail Laverne by a score of 12-8.
Hey, Joe, they brought us in some stats from this first quarter. Felix Hill rushing for Laverne had 34 yards in the first quarter. Wyatt Tillery had, 31 yards for passing. The top receivers for Laverne was Felix Till and Zach Masters. Felix had 16, Zach had 15. Now, on the rushing side for Dewar, Brayden Lewis had 65 yards, followed by Keelan Berry, 13, and quarterback Kilhofer with 11 yards. Passing, Kilhofer had 24 yards in the first quarter, and receiving was the only pass completed was to Ben Tigway with 24 yards and 1 touchdown.
So the Dragons are going to come back out of this 1st and 10. Try to answer back that 12-8 deficit. You know, it's going to be a chess match all day as they go back and forth. It's going to come down to the 2-point conversion thing to loom big. So let's say Dewar goes and scores and get that. So now you've taken a 2-score game. They've scored 2 touchdowns. We've scored 2 touchdowns. But at the end when you all sell it up, 16-point handoff here. Pick up a 1. Not much there. Pick up 1 on the run there by Lewis. 2nd down 9. Run this zone read step again to try, do I read, do I give? And they're also playing some games up front. Hand off this time. We can't be standing around when you're down there. A lot of action there.
Yeah,
Lewis is in the backfield. Man on there. Fake. Pass is away. In and out of the hands of Knight. Corbin right. Call just dropped it right there. Would like to have that one back.
That's like old buddy I got. Man, one of the things he likes to say all the time.
4th down 6.
Oh, it hurts. But Dragons are going to regroup.
4th down and 6. Bounce the bit at the top. Now at the bottom. Rolls to his right. Has a man. It is caught. Now you're going to give him his forward progress down to 5. That was a nice catch right there. Dragons possession catch there.
Laverne has a man down on the field.
Tidwell has been just doing what a senior should do with those hands. Catch the ball and give us the first to go. The Dragons are knocking on heaven's door. Well, we had that was one you'd like to have over. Naya had it right there. Bless his heart. Should have had it. And if we have enough deal, we roll out right there. Don't lose your composure. Go ahead and just throw the thing, get a chance, make the catch. Do what they need to do.
I think that's one of the things that's the difference in teams like Laverne and Dewar is that, you know, those championship teams, how can they recover from adversity they face? How can they recover from mistakes and errors they make? It's how quick can you put those mistakes and errors in the back of your mind and move on. I think that's what separates everyone else from the competition, Joe.
Just don't like to see anybody get hurt in a football game, and especially in the, you know, being a senior and you know, or being, if you were a senior, being a player and playing, and this is your last football game, let's say you got other sports to play and you have something that keeps you from doing that in what will be your senior or junior year, It would just be devastating. So we hope he'll be able to get up on his own, but he's going to be helped to the sideline there.
Once we see his number, we'll try to get his name to you. For Laverne.
So we just hope that young man is fine. The coaching staff gets him over. Dragons will be 4:24 to go here in the half, trailing 12-8. Dragons knocking on Pay Dirt's door. We put this one in just for the half. Dragons would love to get a score here, take the lead, and then they will be getting the ball coming out of the dressing room to start the second half.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Ball's on the 5, hand off inside. Fake, good read there by Kilhoffer, 5 yards, keeps it himself.
Bye-bye, tell the folks hi, Joe.
I ain't going to say bye-bye and tell the folks hi on that one, but tell the folks hi. Pay has scored. It is 14-12 Dragons, 4:16 to go. And it's like Popeye got his spinach. Need these big 2-point conversions right here. Dragons take their time. Kilhoffer sends the man in motion. That'd be Barry. Gonna roll, Kilhoffer rolls, throws back, has his man there. The 2-point conversion is complete. And who was that masked man? None other than the Dominator. The Dominator with the 2-point conversion, Dom Celestine. Dragons lead this one, 4:16 to go. Dragons 16, Tigers 14. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this. Hello. Check, check, check. We've had a little difficulty. We were told by some of our viewers that it sounded like it was a 1950s, 1960s sci-fi movie that you were hearing. Like the dragon that dragons meet the Martians in outer space or something. So we're back to reality. Dragons kick off with 4:16 to go, leading 16-12 over Laverne. This has been the dandy. Thrall's kick on the way. Out of bounds. And the flag comes out. See where they're going to be. See where they're going to take it. They'll be at the 35-yard line after the ball goes out of bounds. Or they may do a re-kick. So here we go. See who the Dragon, let's set the Dragon defense up for you. Furch will be out there along with Payton. Smitty's out there at the nose guard. Damian Smith in our ends. Payton and Corbin. Dakota Smith bouncing in at the top and Kiki Berry at the safety. Snap on the way. Run the option. Give outside to Teal. Teal out across midfield into Dragon territory. They're going to have it 1st and 10. From 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Nice answer for them coming out after the kick.
Dragon defense trying to come up big like on that last drive. They could hold and go ahead on another score. I think that'd make Coach Bean and the Dragons feel really good going into the locker room.
Looking over the sidelines to see see if we had anybody not on the sideline available. There we go. Get the ball in his hands, and that was Teal. They got him down here in the field. He receives it. Nice pitch and catch there. Uses his athleticism. 1st and 10 for the Laverne Tigers with 4:02 to go here in the half. And they're marching. Ball's rest at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers.
Teal's just a really good runner, Joe. He escapes on that outside sweep. He can really escape tackles like no other back we've seen this year.
Masters, the wide receiver at the bottom. Tillery had men there. Oh, man, we got out, and he's in the field. He sticks his foot in the ground. He dives forward inside the 10, lunges to the 5. We had him hemmed in, and he just got away. We've got to wrap up. We've got to keep things squeezed. We got a little overzealous there. We had him back here. Defense did what they wanted to do, but he escaped. Using his athleticism does Wyatt Tillery, and that's going to put them down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6 for the Tigers. Their chance to answer back with 3:42 to go here in the half. Grib is to Teal. Teal's hitting Matt right there. Go to Smith coming up making a tackle. Along with Nia Corbin and the Dominator. Loss of 1 second. Second goal from the 7. Boy, we almost had him hemmed up. And they just kind of, that happens sometimes. Dragons are going to have to play some good D here to keep them out here. Give his Teal. Teal's trying to buy some time. Big, strong runner hit and brought down right at the 5-yard line. That's some 3-4 Dragons over there to make the tag. Made the stop there. Good defense there by our end to keep it inside and contained. He got help over there from bouncing Benny, and playing downhill there was Kiki Berry. .224 to go, 16-12, Dragons lead Laverne. Laverne threatening. Boy, he was hit, brought up right there, playing downhill.
Dominator just went all over him, Joe, keeping him from that TD.
Got the stop there. It's 2:08 to go. Ball rests on the 2-yard line. So it's 4th and goal from the 2. 1:55 and counting down. Coach Cox wants to talk about it. As they talk about it, we will too. We'll be back more Dewar Dragon football after this. We're still trying to work out the audio difficulties we're having. Cord and I are having fun. It's like we're doing one of those 1960s. It's Joe and Cord Space Odyssey or whatever. Like we're one of those old B-flick science fictions. But no, we're doing the state finals from UCO. And it's 4th and 2. 4th and goal from the 2.
He's going to fumble the ball.
Dragons recover it. The Dragons get what they need. the dominator, the man of the hour. Dragons have held. With 1:46 to go, the Dragons defense comes up big and forces a turnover on the fumble. So we got to turn this into something positive. The lead going into halftime is key. Getting the ball coming out of the half will be even more. But if we can find something we can dial up here and run the timeout and get us another score, it's 8-man. Anything can happen.
Dragons defense covered up huge on that play right there, goal line. 4th and 2, really good spot for Laverne to score.
Kiki Berry and bouncing Benny. Pepe sticks his foot in the ground. He's to the 20. He's to the 30. And out of bounds, Pepe Kilhofer gives us some breathing room. That's our boy. He gets it out to the 40-yard line with 1:38 to go.
Great run by Kilhofer. Let's see, who was that outside receiver? Great block. I believe it was 22, Dakota Smith. That is,
that board at the top.
I believe, yep, Sir Joseph Moore at the top.
There, I've been looking for him. Pepe has the pass thrown intended for Dakota Smith, goes over his head, but also I think there's a little breakdown in communication on the route. It wasn't run, but that's okay. Stops the clock with 1:34 to go.
Yep.
Second and 10.
Sir Joseph Moore on the outside, number 6, with a great block leading the way and a hole open for Peyton Kilhofer for that 30-yard run.
Here we go again. Trips to the top. Sir Joseph at the bottom here has a man in motion. There's a flag on the play. It is motion against the Dragons. Another penalty against the Dragons tonight. 1:34 to go. Dragons 16, Tigers 12 here in the first half. Second down, 15 for the Dragons. Man in motion. Pass out to Dakota Smith. Dakota Smith has a man to beat, tries to get loose. He's hit again. Bounces off, looked like a pinball there for a minute. And he picks up some yardage up to the 35 where the Dragons have it. What they used to say is like being a paint shaker, whole lot of action, but you ain't getting anywhere.
Yep, that's it. Well, we did gain about 3 yards back to our original spot at the markers. 1 minute left.
Under a minute going down. Ball 35. Second down and 12. Second down and 13, excuse me. Good offer. With the ball. At quarterback, ready to go. Coach Bain, procedure again. Coach Bain's trying to find out. I think they're saying that, once again, it's something we've done all year. They're saying that we're moving, but you can actually turn what they're doing and we've been doing all year. So we're just talking semantics here. The officials have the ultimate call here, but once again, I think it's from where they're trying to say we raise up to look at the deal, but they haven't went down in their set. We haven't set yet. And again, it could be saying he's picking the ball up, but I mean, you can. He's not pulling the ball. He can change his hand and get a grip to look over the other way. Enough on that. Third down and long. Dragons trying to see what they can do here to answer this. 22 seconds to go. Give inside. Keeps running.
The Big O's going to get it first.
Lewis out crosses midfield. He's been a workhorse tonight as he takes that inside their territory inside the 50. And that was a nice run by, we're going to spike the ball with 12 seconds to go. Ball at the 46-yard line. Dragons lead 16-12 here in the first half over Laverne. Running the guys out on the field. Sir Joseph at the bottom. Smith at the top. Pepe, dancing feet. Has a man down there. Lets it fly, and it's out of bounds. So 4 seconds to go, he lets it fly. That was big, trying to get that down to Smith on that side. He and Waters down on that side and couldn't quite get it. So we'll have one more play here. Third down 10, 4 seconds to go. Dragons. Dewar Dragons 16, Laverne Tigers 12. 4 seconds to go here in the half. Dragons ahead.
One more playoff for the Dragons.
Timeout, Dragons. As they take a timeout, we will too. We'll be back for Dewar Dragon football after this. Well, it comes down to this. The last play of the half, 4 seconds to go. Dragons have it. 3rd and 10. Kiloffer rolls to his right. Has a man down there, throws it. Complete, but out of bounds. So pass goes to no avail. But the Dragons have done what they wanted to do here in the first half. They go to the dressing room leading by a score of 16-12. So we're halfway home in state championship Thursday from Edmond. The Dewar Dragons 16, the Laverne Tigers 12. And we'll be back for Dewar Dragon football. After this, we're going to take a break of about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. As Court comes to join us, he comes back from try to cut down the echo and start talking like Ronald Reagan. Well, there they go again. Or maybe I'll be Billy Graham. How does that sound? All over the auditorium. The Dragon's Way. 16 to 12. Every head bowed, every eye closed. That was a sound check. Cousin Ashley. Ashton, tell us something. I'm sleep deprived. You're home. We did have people after like an eye doctor. Better she here? We're here. A, we're B. C, we're D. Black and orange bread. Good afternoon, everybody. We have done a sound check. We found out hopefully we've got this corrected. Any of the bantering that you heard was simply a mic check, as you heard me try to do my impersonations of the Reverend Billy Graham and several others to try to get a sound check. But we apologize to you for that. But here we are with 9:13 before we come back to play the third quarter. Here we have the statistics here for the Dewar Dragons and the Laverne Tigers. First downs, Laverne with 12 first downs. The Dragons with 16. Laverne has rushed the ball 14 times for 79 yards. The Dewar Dragons 32 times for 220 yards. The passing attempts for Laverne 6 of 14 for no yards. And the Dragons excuse me, when I said that, I'm 4 of 6, no interceptions for the Laverne Tigers, and 120 plays, 123 yards of offense for the Laverne Tigers. For the Dewar Dragons, 16 first downs, 32 rushes for 220 yards, 37 yards passing, receiving on the attempts, and it was 41 for total plays, 41 for 257, and 2 punts for 35 yards for the Tigers. No punts for the Dragons, and lost one fumble lost for the Tigers. Time of possession, 8 minutes and 36 seconds for Laverne, 15-24 for the Dragons, and 4th down conversions, 1 of 2 for Laverne, 1 of 3 for the Dragons, and red scoring opportunities, 0 of 1 for the Laverne Tigers, 1 for 1 for the Dewar Dragons. So we take a look at our leaders here. Rushing, Felix Teal, 7 carries, 54 yards. He lost yardage, 3 yards of losses, 51 net yards. Touchdown, longest was 23 yards. Wyatt Tillery, 6 carries for 35 yards. His biggest loss was 3, 32-yard net gain. And Gentry Long, 1 rush for 4 yards, for a minus 4 yards, so his minus 4 there. Tillery, 4 of 6 for 44 yards, 15 being the longest, and no sacks. Teal, receiving 3 for 29. His longest was 13. Zach Masters, 1 for 15. And those are the big scores there. In the first quarter, Laverne got on the scoreboard first with the 91-yard kickoff return by Felix Teal, and the 2-point conversion by run failed. The Dewar Dragons answer back at the 9:13 mark with Ben Atigwe. Bouncing Benny with a 24-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Kilhofer, and then the Kilhofer 2-point conversion run. At that point, the Dragons take the lead of 8-6. Answering back on their with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. The Laverne High School, Teal, a 23, Felix Teal with a 23-yard run. Tillery Wyatt pass failed, and it was 12-8 Laverne and the Dragons. Peyton Kilhofer, a 5-yard run. Dom Celestine, the Dominator, with a 2-point conversion pass reception from Kilhofer, and the Dragons took the lead 16-12, and that's where we stand right now. It has been one of those deals, and I think the tale of the tale is if the Dragons can come out and score in this opening drive and get the 2-point conversion, like we always say how important those are, that could push the score to 24-12. That makes it a 2-score opportunity if they continue to run the clock as we're doing right here, with the time of possession being a big key issue for the Dragons here. As we look at the first half time of possession, 15 minutes and 24 seconds, 8 minutes and 36 seconds for Laverne. That's a big story. Cord, I'm going to ask you for some comments. I talked the whole time there trying to make the apology for being so awful. It seemed like we were in a sci-fi movie, one of those old B flicks of deal, but we've got it adjusted at halftime. So we've made our adjustments.
We have made our adjustments, just like, hey, the Dewar Dragons, they need to make some adjustments as well, and I have some keys to the games. There was about 3 drives that I saw that Dewar just really got too antsy at the line, they need to kind of just take a breath, relax, see their coverages, see their plays, and keep from the false starts. That's just been holding them back. They probably had, I think we had some stats on the penalties. Dewar probably had about 45 to 50 yards in penalties towards those last 3 drives of the second quarter. And we just can't, you can't have that. You just got to be clean, not make mistakes like that.
Laverne, 2 penalties for 14 yards. And the Dragons 5 for 35. And then the other thing, Cord, that the Dragons, once again, I was talking about, those of you who couldn't hear that in the reverberation, is the eye candy. That's what I'm saying. You're watching all the motion. You get caught up in the motion. You quit looking at what's actually doing. You get to focusing on that, and you take your eyes of what's at hand just for a split second. It could be costly. So I think they made some adjustments there. And down here in the red zone, they really come to play down here. And I think we need to see more of that. Hopefully the injury of the young man, we did not see who was injured going off. That could be one of the deals. If it's a lineman, if it's somebody here, try to find out for sure who that was. But we know that Joseph went down. Sir Joseph went down in the first half, but we were looking for him. He was on the sidelines, and they finally brought him back in, so I think he's going to be okay. And at this point, you're playing the championship game second half, and you're going to try and get as much as playing time as you can get and the memories to be made. I just hope that everybody comes out the second half ready to play. We have a good one. Dragons need to take care of this first possession and run some time off the clock, probably establish some things, and I think they can assert themselves this second half. They can set the stage for what we're going to be able to see and see if they can adjust that. It's kind of like a heavyweight boxing match now, and then we just go toe-to-toe, and we're going to see who can withstand here.
Second half, Joe. I mean, you play 11, 12 games all season long. You start lifting weights in, June, after baseball season gets done in May. You work all year for these things. You work in summer, you work in two-a-days, you work all regular season long, you work in the postseason, and now you've made it. You have one half, some of these kids, one half for the rest of their life to leave it all out on the field, let the chips fall where they may. And
today has been
I can see how Dewar, they do that. They do that.
And today's been a special day, and it started early for some of us because we went and got the bus lot opened up, went and got vehicles ready for the band to make their trip, got the bands all prepared and ready to go to come up here. We were greeted by the parents and all the local support that we have as we had to get the field house, get everything loaded up and ready to head this way. And we had the police escort out of town, the fire department. We had everybody there cheering us on as we left, and we went and had team breakfast together at Shoney's. And thanks to Doug Wadley and his crew for taking care of us once again. And then we came together. We had a police escort once we got to Danforth Road in. And we have Edmonds, one of their finest, Officer Clark, is on our sidelines. And we're going to have us a Dewar Dragon fan before it's over with. And I've already invited him to come down and join us anytime he wants to. But it's been a nice deal, nice facilities up here. And I'm just glad that we have an opportunity to do it. Our coaching staff has done just such a great job to get us here. And we're half away, and hopefully we can seal the deal and get that second gold ball set up there in the trophy case and another ring on that finger of Coach Bean. And sometime it'll be the first ring for some of these guys because there's no one left there's not a remnant left other than us coaches that were on that staff. So it's going to – but that hasn't happened. We're not going to count our eggs or start calling Balfours for a ring order or Jocelyn's for a ring order right now. But it's looking good, as we come out of the dressing room. Just comes down to adjustments. But, again, two juggernauts coming at each other. And, it's always Laverne in the West, and Dewar's been one of the beasts of the East. And, how cool will that be, though, tonight? Not tonight, but tomorrow night, Wilson Tigers and the Leak Outlaws play at Drumright. Another team from our area is going to be in the final. And we're in the Crossroads Conference. And to have three teams in the semifinals within 30 miles of each other, 15, 20 miles of each other is awesome. You know, they're real proud. You know, Oklahoma's in the Southeast Conference. We're proud to be in the Crossroads Conference.
We are the
We
CCR.
are the CRC.
CRC.
So good luck to Coach Geringer and to Coach Hawkins, Coach Carter, those guys down there, and Johnny Loggins, and we wish them well. Hope that the Outlaws can take care of their business. Also, want to say that Frank Marsland and Coach LeGrand and the fine Wilson Tigers, boy, they got some athletes over there. The Shelburne kids can play. They're the real deal, and it's going to be, but it's just unique. I mean, this is just a nice time of football that the cream has risen to the top, and we just have to be a part in the East. And my big deal is I love the West. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I enjoy going out there. I respect and love. I just kind of get tired of it's always the West winning, and if you can't do something about it, other you can go out and win. So I think we've done our part to help establish the East. So we're getting ready for a second half. We're down 126. Teams are coming out. Dragons will receive.
Competition breeds competition, Joe. You know how you get better. You got to go out and play people that can play. You know, you can't sit around and play the same people over and over again and expect to get any better. If you want to rise to the next level and you want to rise to heights that you've never been before, you got to play people that you never played before. And I think that goes to credit that, you know, the Crossroads Conference and those teams out there, they're really good. Iron sharpens iron. And that I think that's a key reason that you see so many teams in the East playing one of the later games in the month of December this year.
You know, both teams are so good, so well coached, and both of them are strong and physical today. And it's been a good football game. This is a 16-12 game at the half. Everybody's expected to be high scoring, and it could be the second half. It's 8-man. You never know what's going to happen. But the wind is still at about 9. Anywhere from 5 to 9 miles an hour to 15 with swirls. So the Dragons will be going against the wind again. They'll be heading north, and Laverne will be defending the north, and the Dragons will be having an offense first. And I think this first series coming out of the dressing room sets the stage a lot of time. And just like we always said, Laverne took the old deal. We're going to bat first, so they got the ball. And 91 yards later with the guy we said we got to stop, is Felix Teal, and he goes boogity boogity, but we stopped the 2-point conversion. Dragons go back and answer back. So we're just going to see who's standing at the end. We got to get that knockout blow at some point. So back deep for the Dragons is our man, number 7, Cash Faulkner. Ball comes to Faulkner. Faulkner takes it at the 23. Sticks his foot in the ground, tries to dance and get room. He's hemmed in and brought down. They're going to give him forward progress up to about the 27-yard line, where the Dragons will start 1st and 10 with their first possession, 10:50 to go here in the third quarter, up 16-12. They're going to bring out, and as we take a look at our guys, quarterback Peyton Kilhofer, running back will be Braylon Lewis, along with Nia Corbin. Our left guard will be Dom Celisine. Center is Isaac Powell. The right guard, Damian Smith. Kilhofer on the first play. Long single count, barks hard. Gives to Lewis. Lewis keeps those feet going. He turns forward, getting good blocking there as they stayed on their blocks and getting some blocking there.
He'll pick up about 6, Joe.
Be second down 4 for the Dragons here in their first one coming out of the dressing room. To start the second half, the time of possession first half was 15 minutes of the football game. The Dragons had the ball. Going to have to look for more of that. Kilhofer with Lewis at his side. Kilhofer's going to take it. He still lowers his shoulder. He sticks his foot in the ground. That's enough for first down. Up to the 45, 46-yard line, 1st and 10 Dragons. That's enough for us. First Family Federal Credit Union first down, 1st and 10 Dragons.
Lewis was right on his hip and just plowed over that right quarter coming to get Kilhofer, and just laid the way for Peyton to get a first down.
Run that zone read option to perfection here. Give again to Lewis. Lewis goes up. Hey, just his foot in the ground. 35 up to the 30 and push back, but that's again enough for a Dewar Dragon first down. Dragons on the march here. 10:52 to go. Dragons 16, Tigers 12. Move those chains. Here we go.
Drew's going to be on the Laverne 31 to have some sort of momentum going here.
From the down to the 31-yard line, this drive started. Lewis offset to the left, double tight. Run that option inside. Lewis on the right side, stick that foot hit round. Bye-bye,
No.
tell the folks side touchdown, but we have a flag on the play.
Whoever the holding was on, there was no chance anyway. Lewis had a hole about 20 feet wide, no man near him at all.
Well, we'll take the penalty, and it'll be 1st and 20. Depends on where the spot of the foul occurs. Maybe further. Ball's on the 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. But the Dragons are going to come out and make a statement here if they can continue to do what they're doing here. We got Bouncing Benny at the top. Keelan on the inside. Give to Pepe. He sticks his foot in the ground.
He's going to beat it.
Bye-bye. Tell the folks side. Touchdown, Dragons. Touchdown, Dragons. Baby Pepe Kilhofer. Oh, baby. Dragons lead this one 22-12.
Baby Pepe cooking.
Just what we
Cooking,
needed.
Joe.
Just what we needed coming out of the dressing room there. 2-point conversion will be big here. What an awesome drive there to come out of the dressing room and continue to do what we're going to do. We're going to control the ball as long as we have it, but if you're going to let us go score one, we're going to go. 2-point conversion try.
It's good.
The Big O. Braylon Lewis with the 2-point conversion to Dragons lead this one 24-12 here in Championship Thursday in UCO. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
And we're back.
Well, the Dewar Dragons come out of the dressing room and made some adjustments, said we're just going to take the ball and march right down the field, even if we do. And, hey, well, like I said, when you get up on somebody, you get a chance to take one and punk on them and then come back and score, just do what you do. But this game's not over. There's no quit Laverne. Kick on the way. Keep it away from Felix Till. It goes out of bounds. We're ready to kick it out of bounds and take it at the 35-yard line.
Dragons really come out that second half, and it wasn't so much of getting a touchdown. It was they made it in about 5 or 6 plays. They took big chunks of yardage on the plays. They just drove. They blocked their man. They made big holes for Kilhofer and the Big O to come through.
So the Dragons, again, we've got Clark Hotima out there at our defensive end. Got Smitty at our nose guard. Got Nia Corbin doing what he does at his defensive end. Dom Celestine. Dakota Smith. Kiki Berry at the safety, bouncing Biddy at the top. They're going to try to run the football here. The give there is to their man.
They're going to stop
Teal
right up the middle. I tell you what, Joe, I bet that
pick up the 3.
That touchdown drive is really going to pump up the defense. You know, that just it's kind of like running sprints. When you start off at the 50 and you start going to 40, 30, 20, that shorter distance, that's only going to encourage you to run harder. And I bet that's what this is going to do for the defense.
So here we go. Second down, 7-4. Laverne going to run the option. Toss outside to Felix. Felix is hit and knocked out of bounds by the Dragons. That is what I'm saying. I think the defense is awakened and said we're going to come and do what we can do. But, boy, he is a hard, strong runner. I think he can bench the world, squat the world. He's just a great athlete. Boy, we just got to keep him under control. If we tackle Felix Teal, we'll win the ball game. We got to keep an eye on Children. They are run first before they try to establish their pass, pretty much staying by their M.O. Dragons doing what they do, defense, defense, defense. And the blocking up front that we've had on the offensive line and just using what we have. Man in motion, Teal. They're going to try to give him there. Got receivers out. Going to get back to Teal. Teal sticks his foot in the ground. He's an athlete. He got the necessary yards. Once again, that was that little use him out of the backfield. Try to get him in as many ways you can. Got him in space. And he got enough. The Dragons bend but don't break. That's a first down for them. 9:26 to go here in the third quarter. Dragons lead 24-12 as we see the replay up there. Just a fine athlete is Felix Steele.
Coach Beam was wanting a holding call in the backfield. One of their wide receivers held back one of our corners. Maybe a missed call. We don't know. We'll play on.
So here we go. Snap this time. Quarterback's going to keep it Tillery. Oh, they went downhill. Linebackers playing downhill right there. Holtman on that play along with Corbin, and then going downhill there was Kiki Berry and Dom Celestine doing what they do. We got Smitty coming out, and we're going to send in the nickel package with Cash Faulkner at the nose guard or the extra linebacker. He's going to be playing some musical chairs up front. Second down and 10. No gain on the run there by Wyatt Tillery. Trips to the top. Going to try to swing it out. Gets it to their man, Felix Teal. Teal is hit and brought down, but boy, he is so strong. Lunges forward to the 40-yard line.
Joe,
that's enough for Laverne Tiger.
I want to say that was an incomplete pass, but I saw it hit the ground, but I guess they didn't see it. Coach Bean is livid.
Well, I didn't see the launching point to where it was, and if it's back, it's a lateral.
It looked down towards me, Joe.
But it looks like it was going forward. But the point is moot. It's 1st and 10. They showed the replay. We just got to see him show his power run. Dragon defense got a lock in here. 1st and 10 from the 40. 7:56 to go. Dragons lead 24-12. Chillery's going to keep it himself. He's hit right there. Nia Corbin put the Kawami in. Here comes some Dragons. Dog pile on the Tiger right there.
Defensive line breathing fire down Tillery today, Joe.
Loss on the play. Second down, 12. Keep an eye on Mr. Teal. And keep an eye on number 21, Zach Lemasters. Their go-to guys in passing situations. Trying to find some room there. Tillery. He's hit, brought down. Oh, that was good. Defense right there as they held their containment and squeezed it well.
You kind of see Tillery's different than Parker last week from Hollis. Tillery, he's got to stay in that pocket. He's really dangerous. He gets out and scramble. That's
Those
when.
ends, Nia Corbin and Clark, Superman Clark Hopma have just done an excellent job there. And the linebackers playing downhill. Kiki and Dom doing what they do. We have Sir Joseph on the back end back here at the safety. Dakota Smith at the bottom, bouncing Benny at the top. 3rd and 13. Tillery has time. Steps up in the pocket. He's spied out. They've got him hemmed up. Nice play there. Cash Faulkner.
Tillery's down.
And their quarterback is down on the ground. Well, that'd be our worst nightmare, but that would force them more to, well, they go to the Wildcat set, which they've done before. And he's played some quarterback in his day.
Absolutely.
So we hate to see the young man down on the ground, but he took the brunt of that as he stepped up in the pocket. And boy, we just stayed at home. We had good coverage on the back end. He had nothing. The guys doing their great job on their coverage. He's up to his feet. And he's walking over the sideline, and so he'll have to set at least a play. So they'll have to draw something here at 4th and 5. Dragons hold here. This is a big one. We can go answer with another one. Cast some seeds of doubt. 6:07 to go here in the 3rd period. Dragon Nation enjoying what they see. 24-12. Defense is bent but not broken yet. We'll come see what they're going to do. Got Teal is the inside slot. Twins the bottom of the master.
He's going to slip the guard. Will
Oh,
be
man,
for
they shot through, and what a play right there.
sack,
A big,
baby.
enormous play by the man, Nia Corbin. The Nia dog does what he does. The Dragons have done what they needed. We got to take care of that ball, take care of that clock, continue the time of possession, run some more down. Coach Kilhofer's up here in the press box along with Brian Kilhofer and relaying things from what they see in the eye in the sky.
big play by Nia
5:52 to
Corbin.
go. The Dragons will have this possession. Scored on their opening drive coming out of the dressing room. Be nice to, in the second drive, be just as well. Give us to Lewis. Getting fine blocking up front there. Pick up a 5. Doing what we do best. Hold up that tempo, Clark. Dragons doing that so well.
Braylon Lewis, biggest rusher of the game for Dewar.
Kilhofer takes it this time. He sticks his foot in the ground. He's to the 50. He's to the 45.
No, that wasn't
dances,
a block.
goes to the 40. We've got a flag down. So we're going to have a holding call on the Dragons here. Pepe got loose again. Well, if he could have got around that edge, he did a little make a move here going forward. If he gets by this deal and gets spun around, we'd have an opportunity. So once again, giving the Dragons another play, get to run a little more clock. And what would have been a second down and 5 is going to be second down a little longer. Second down 12.
Yeah, I never thought about it, Joe. Thought about that, Joe. You know, we're going to have to go another play, but we are taking time off the clock.
Snap on its way. Inside handoff. On the zone read. Give us to Lewis. The big O. Takes it across the 40. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. 3rd down 7, 4:42 to go. Dragons lead this one 24-12. Give to Lewis. Lewis to the 50. Tries to jump across. That's going to put us close to that 4th down. Now, we did have a 4th and short we did not get earlier.
I think they're going to give it to us, Joe.
That's enough. For a Dewar Dragon, first down and a first Family Federal Credit Union first down. .417 and counting down. Dragons need to go punch this one in and cast some more seeds of doubt.
Dragons eating up a lot of that clock.
Hand off this time. Inside to Lewis. Lewis sticks his foot in the ground. He's down to the 35-yard line where he's brought down just short of the 35. Dragons will be in business. Another Dewar Dragon first down. First Family Federal Credit Union first down on the running of Braylon Lewis. Once again, the Big O and the Hogs up front are having fun now.
Braylon Lewis is just sacrificing everything from this game right now. That play before on that first down he reached, he tried to jump, and one of the backers got him right under and did a full somersault, but he's leaving it all out on the line today.
Pay keeps it himself. Makes a pay. He puts his foot in
Beats
the
the
ground.
man.
Bye-bye.
Beats
Tell
the
the
man.
front side. Touchdown, Dragons. Touchdown, Dragons. Baby Pay in the end zone. Put this mother away. 30-12, Dragons take the lead. Casting those seeds out of the Laverne Tigers. We've seen Peyton Killoffer become a man right before our eyes this season.
Sophomore taking it.
He's met and greeted there by Joey Fowler as he comes off the sidelines. Going for the two-point conversion. Well, here we go. Bentley Thrall to kick the extra point. Kicks down and blocked. So the Dragons extra point block, but did just what we needed. 2 possessions out of the dressing room. The Dragons 30. The Laverne Tigers 12. Number 1 Laverne trails number 2 Dewar here in the Class B Division I state championship by a score of 30-12. And it just reminds me we've just changed sites. And I'm up here in the booth this time. I was on the sidelines the last time. Coach Killoffer's up here. His son's the quarterback. I was down there when Joey was quarterbacking. And what an awesome moment. We just changed scenery. I didn't realize we were the home team. It's been that kind of week for me with a lot of stuff going on with what we've got going on. And I am so sleep deprived this week with all the coaching and all the stuff going on and the stuff that's going on. But Dragons have come out and answered. We finally got the echo chamber fixed. We now got it, but it seems like we see that stunned Laverne Tiger crowd that we saw when Joey and Sean and Baylor and Thomas and Marshall and all those guys were playing here. And to see that we're up 30-12 at this time, game's not over, but it's looking better.
Nope, it's looking better.
So Bentley Thrall's going to try to get the kick here and get us set up. I wouldn't give Teal a chance to run one back. So I look for us to try to pooch one over in the corner somewhere. Or squib one on the ground away from them. The Dragon defense has just been outstanding, and the offensive line can't say enough about those guys. We wait the kick here. Here comes Bentley Thrall. Talking things over. Waiting on the signal. Do the little Dragon shimmy where they go up and fake it, go back, ready to kick. Teal is back deep, along with Zach LeMasters. They're going to try that little onside kick thing that goes right at the 50-yard line and knocked out of bounds. And there's a flag down, but that may have been to mark the spot. And again, did it not travel the 5 yards, the 10 yards necessary? So on the onside kick, it was touched there, knocked out of bounds. Laverne will retain possession. They'll have the ball right on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. And the Dragon defense needs to come up big here and get the ball back again. But, boy, they have controlled the time of possession. They're going to go direct snap to
the line.
To Teal. Teal's hit, knocked over. He jumps forward. Boy, we just put him on his ooh-ah-ah over on the sidelines. pickup of 3. Second down, 7. Boy, that was a good spot for us. Second down, 8.
See, we haven't seen Tillery back in the game.
They're going to go back with, they're going to put the ball in Teal's hands here, and he has quarterback before, kind of like a wildcat package here. And they're going to do a little zone read there. Dragon defense comes up big, playing downhill there. Nia Corbin, along with Kiki Berry, Tom Celestine. So 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. 3:11 to go. Dragons lead the Tigers. Dewar leads Laverne by a score of 30-12 here in the 3rd quarter. Time continues to be on the side of the Dragon and the score too. Snap to Felix Teal. Teal's hit right there. Boy, and going downhill was Dom Celestine.
Teal got hit hard.
So that's going to put it down where it's 4th and 1. 4th down 1. Running in the plays over there with number 21, Zach Lemasters. Lemasters brings the play back in. Reports in, they huddle up. 2:20 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 1. Dragons get a stop here. Going for it.
They're going to
Dragons may have got the stop. They're pushing him all the way back. Depends on where they get the spot.
I think they got the stop.
It's going to be big. I'll probably get the chains out and measure this one. But from where he's standing, the Dragons have nailed a defensive stand. Defensive stand here. Let's go seal the deal here. The Dragon defense can't say enough about the Dragons. 4th and 1. They put it in the hands of one of the best athletes in the state, and the Dragon defense said, no way. So with 2:03 to go, the Dragons leading 30-12. Chance to add more. He's going to keep it himself. He bounces out to the left, keeps it himself up to the 45-yard line, pickup of about 4 there.
That Dragon defense, they're just so complimentary. They're just a team. I mean, they're like a well-oiled machine. They're working together. They just come up big. Might be the biggest play of the game so far, Joe, if I might say.
Damian and Isaac, along with Naya, have just been amazing. And then you got Kiki there at the wingback in that little slot there. They are doing such a great job of blocking. Zone read option, not getting in a big hurry. 1:24 to go. Give to Lewis. Lewis sticks his foot in the ground. He's to the 40. Still on his feet. Driven out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. That's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down. 1:16 to go. Dragons, move those sticks. Move those sticks. Get the tempo card up. Let's get another play call.
Why not, Joe? Going full steam ahead. Let's get another score on the board.
Out of bounds. Stops the clock. Give them time to change their. Give to Lewis again. Lewis. Great running there. Still on his feet. Finally worked down inside the 30-yard line. Second down, 2. Ball at the 28-yard line. 51 seconds and counting down. This has been a battle royale as the Dragons give up the opening kickoff for a touchdown. But then the defense took over. Here we go. Offense is there. Pepe slips a little bit and lunges forward.
going to be just short.
It's going to be 3rd and inches. 16 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Get those 4s in the air. Looking like you just don't care. The Dragons are going to probably go over, put those 4s in the air. The 4th quarter's ours. They're going to let this clock run down. We won the 3rd quarter. We are 3/4 of the way there to a golden ball. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics.
As we come back, we have some statistics to give to you. Laverne, 12 first downs. Dewar, 30 first downs. The Dragons are rushed 47 times for 405 yards. Laverne, 26 for 105. The Dragons, 21 minutes and 22 seconds time of possession. And we're back to play here. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Straight ahead. That's good. Braylon Lewis takes it inside the penetration line of the 20-yard line, inside the red zone. That's enough for a Dewar Dragon first down, the First Family Federal Credit Union first down here on Championship Thursday. As we keep this drive alive, hopefully we can put another score on the board and cast more seeds of doubt in the Laverne Tigers' way.
Keelan Berry led the way on that run, blocking that outside end, leading the way for Berry.
Gilhofer, zone read option. He sticks his foot in the ground, works his way to the left side. He's inside the 15, driven out. Inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line where he goes out of bounds. Pickup of 7, 2nd down and 3 for the Dragons. Clock continues to run.
Should continue to run. It stopped right now.
11:20 to go. Ball rests on the 12-yard line. Gilhofer waits on the snap. Gives to Lewis. Lewis sticks his foot in the ground. Touchdown, Dragons. Braylon Lewis gets in the end zone once again. Dragons lead this one.
Flag down.
But we have a flag on the play holding against the Dragons, so we'll get to back up and do this all over again.
Let's watch on the replay. I don't see it. I don't.
So what would have been 2nd down and 3?
Like this crew, I just think they're not used to seeing the physicality of the Dragons like we've seen the past 3-4 weeks.
2nd down and 15 after the penalty. But I still like our chances. Dragons been physical here, and that's one thing that we're going to finish and seal the deal. Dance with the one that brung you, and it's been playing smash mouth football on both sides of the ball. Give to Lewis. Lewis in down to the 20, inside. So picks up part of that. It's going to give us a manageable 3rd down and 11.
No, I don't, Joe. I don't think the penalty's going to deter the Dragons one bit. It's just kind of irritating to see we've been penalized probably a ratio of 4-1 than the Laverne Tigers have been.
So here we go. They Killoffer going to keep it. Get some blocking out front. They hit him and meet him and run him out of bounds right at the 20. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 11 still. So they're going to take their merry old time here with 10:25 to go. The Dewar Dragons 30, Laverne Tigers 12. And they're going to take a timeout. If they take a timeout, we will too. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
To help you get game day ready, Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Come back. Dragons face 4th down and 4th and 12 ball on the 20-21-yard line. Glover looks over the sidelines. They get the signal. Barks out the set. Snap here. Gonna throw a pass. Has a man there. And we want to pass interference there, and it comes in
there
late.
It comes.
He did.
Comes in late.
He gave him more than a shove right there and had a hold of him. They finally called it. We finally get one to go our way.
Well, for judging the backfield, I've kind of seen that, kind of hesitated 2 seconds to see if the one on the line was going to, and he never saw it, so he had to save the play. That pass interference.
Pass interference against the Tigers at a bad time for them. But it's not an automatic first down. It's going to make it a manageable 4th and 2. They knew what was fixing to happen. They had this guy down here on the bottom. Had the match they wanted. Dragons try to run the football this time, and it is shut down. So the Laverne Tigers have their stand there as the Dragons threatening to come away with nothing here but lead 30-12 with 10:13 to go. And this has been a wild and crazy game today.
You know, no points off that drive, Joe, but we took about 2.5 minutes off that clock just in this quarter and about 5 in the third. So, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, but we ate that clock up.
This has been a wild day. We'll give you more of why it's been a wild day here in just a moment. Bad snap. Going for it. He's thrown down right there. Johnny on the spot.
Well, I think Laverne thought there was going to be a flag thrown penalty for legal procedure, but Dragon defense just kept playing, and they're going to sack him for a loss of about 7 yards, Joe.
And it's good to see that White Tillery's back in there. And it is 2nd and long for them. And Clark Kotima with the big sack there. Glad to see he's able to play and be a part of this afternoon. They got Clark on the end. We got our nickel package in with Cash Faulkner. Faulkner trying to read. Back in his end zone, sets up the screen. He catches it.
Oh, they're going to call it incomplete.
And they're going to
Coach
call it
B.
incomplete pass. It's probably the best thing he did, because if not, they would have lost yardage on the play.
Yep, Coach B possibly was wanting a safety on a completed pass.
Now, I thought could have been two. It could have been that, but they're going to take the easy way out, call it a no gainer, and it's going to be 3rd down and long. Ball's on the 4-yard line, 3rd and 17 for the Laverne Tigers here. 9:24 to go. Dragons lead 30-12. Chiller at the quarterback. Got trips to the left here at the bottom. He's going to scramble. Looks. He's hit, sacked, brought down. And they're not going to give him the safety. They're going to give him short on the 1-yard line.
Well, oh, my goodness. Yeah, he was touched at the 1, but his knee wasn't down until it got in the end zone.
They give him his forward progress as he was going backwards. But anyway, Dragons are not going to gripe about that. It's 4th down and forever. They got to go for it.
Just can't win for losing, Joe. But Dewar defense, they're resilient. They say, bring it on. We're going to keep going. It doesn't matter what you call. Ridiculous.
Back, deep, kick. Try to get this one away. And it kicks off the foot there of and out of bounds. Felix Teal's punt from the end zone. Kind of got up there and the wind pushed it back and over. So we're looking at the Dragons have the ball on the.
It's going to be the Laverne 6-yard line.
So a net punt there of
6 yards.
6 yards.
6 yards. And Joe, I swear, the center snapped the ball. It was on the goal line. I mean, it was on the goal line. There's no way that his knee did not touch down in the end zone.
So here we have it. Dragons have
safety.
it 1st and goal from the 6. Chance to add to the lead. 8:29 to go. Dragons lead 30-12. Chance to put this one away. Give to Braylon Lewis straight ahead. Good blocking on the left side there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
From the 2.
From the 2-yard line. Time continues to run. See how much time's on that play clock.
About dropping to 10 seconds.
Give inside to Lewis. Touchdown, Dragons. 36-12. Drive that nail in the coffin. Dragons lead. 36-12. Coach Killhofer's going to get in the fraternity with me. Daddies with state champion quarterbacks.
Going for 2.
Going for the 2. Pepe wants to throw it this time. Has the pass, and it is complete. Kiki Berry with the 2-point conversion.
Great catch by Berry.
That makes it 38-12 after Keelan Berry with the 2-point reception. 7:47 to go here on Championship Thursday. Can you say
man.
gold ball Dewar?
I think it's getting close, Joe. I can see it and I can hear it.
The Dragon Nation will be roaring here in a moment. 7:47 away from Celebration Station here in UCO, where the Dragons have come and marked their territory once again. 7:47 to go. Let's take a look at this. This all started with a Felix Teal 91-yard touchdown, 6-0 Laverne. Ben Atigwe with a 24-yard pass from Peyton Kilhoffer, and Kilhoffer with a 2-point conversion. 9:13 to go in the first quarter. Dragons took the lead. Felix Teal, a 23-yard run. Chillery Wyatt pass failed, and with 3:30 to go, it was Laverne 12, Dewar 8. Then the Dragons answered back with 4:16 to go in the second quarter with a 5-yard run by Peyton Kilhoffer, a 2-point pass to Dom Celestine, and Dragons took the lead 16-12. And that's where we were at the half. Dragons ready to kick, leading this one 38-12 here on Championship Thursday. Can you smell it? Can you feel it? Dragons lead this one.
About 7.5 minutes they will.
Dragons defense is just bent but not broken. There's the onside kick. Goes right at him. He covered it. Nice play right there by Jansen Garcia. And Laverne Tigers will have the ball first and 10, trailing 38-12, 7:46 to go. And this kind of changes your play calling. You got to kind of go, we can pin our ears back and do a few things, because they're going to have to pass a little more. And it being a run first, pass second team plays right into the hands of what the Dragons want to do here. Can't say enough about those guys up front today. And to see Clark back in there playing, Nias played his fanny off. And we got, there's our man. That's Cash Faulkner coming in from that nickel position, playing the nose guard or extra linebacker, and he sniffed around and squirted through.
Single-handedly took down Teal.
Puts the Kawami on Tillery. That's a loss on the play. Second down, 13, ball at the 46-yard line. As the clock continues to run here at 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go. The Dewar Dragons defense just being stellar at this point. Grady Lovell down here at the bottom as a wide receiver in the backfield.
Going to be a delayed game on Laverne. Have to move back again, Joe.
So delay of game called against the Tigers. Will now make it second down.
And long.
Second down, 18 from the 44-yard line. Teal into rest. He's hit. Still on his feet. Looks to throw it. Has a man out there. Dragons come up and bat it away. Almost intercepted. Goes incomplete with 6:45 to go. Dragons lead this one 38-12. Third and 18. Man in motion.
Oh.
Another flag there.
Nose guard got him, Joe. Cash Faulkner.
Cash Faulkner, the money man.
Drawing the center.
Playing the nose guard, is playing some mind games up front. And a little overzealous.
Oh, no.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13 after the penalty there called on Faulkner. Encroachment.
Can't even have a little gamesmanship.
Dragons don't care. Send him in motion. Hand off inside. Nice little reverse. Boom. Nice hit there. Dom Celestine puts him down. Coach Kilhoffer's getting ready to head down. Lucky dog gets to go down and build the field as he's already sniffing out victory. soon as I wrap this one up and say bye-bye and tell the folks I'm going down to join the fray.
Yep, you get down there. You earned it.
.612 and winding down. Laverne's not in any big hurry here. Fourth down and 11. They're going to call a timeout. So I'm going to go over some of these things with you so you'll know where we're at. That was the scoring that took place as we got to going into the third quarter. And the Dragons were ahead 16-12 coming out of the dressing room. Kilhofer a 35-yard run. And then he also had the 2-point conversion, making it 24-12. With 3:42 to go in the third quarter, Peyton Kilhofer with a 36-yard run. Bentley draw kick was blocked, but the Dragons were then up 30-12. And then we just added the touchdown, and with Braylon Lewis, 3-yard run, and then Kiki Berry with the 2-point pass, and our score is at 38-12. And the Dragons going in the fourth quarter, 442 yards rushing. Laverne's 157 yards. And then time of possession, 14 minutes total for the game for Laverne, and 21-22 after the third quarter in favor of the Dragons. 7 minutes. And then you add to what we've done here in the fourth quarter, it's pretty much been ours here of late. So you add another probably 3 minutes on that. Dragons had the ball most of the time, and they've taken care of business. Fourth down and 11 for the Laverne Tigers. Going to try and set up that little screen. Hits out there to Trey Carnegie, and he is hit and brought down. And the Dragons hold Cord. So Dragons will be in good field position here with the ball.
Dragons are just 46.
46-yard line, first and 10.
Dragons D just all over that jet sweep action play by the quarterback. Just no room for them, Joe. The Dragons were just all over it, as they have been all the second half.
So here we go. Let's take a look at the Hogs. Got Big Cade, Cade Birdtail out there now. Get some of these guys in. It's been in and out. I haven't named enough of the guys that have played there. Snap on the way. Kiki Berry. Hand off this time to Berry. Keelan Berry with a pickup up to the 40-yard line. Clock continues to run 5:44 as we get close to that goal ball. Snap on the way. Kilhofer takes it. Handed straight ahead. Getting close. Not quite enough. Lewis, the ball carrier. He's going to make it third down and 1. Dragons no hurry here. Clock's in their favor.
Nope, no need to be. Just take time and ticks off that clock and get ready to go celebrate.
Kilhofer's got it. He's got enough for the first down. And they ride him over to the sideline out of bounds. But they're going to, enough for a Dewar Dragon first down. And the Dragons just continue to be methodical and continue to run that clock. 4:35 and counting down, 38-12. Can you say state championship, Dewar Dragons? I'll probably say it every chance I get. 2020, 2024. We have been so blessed to be Dewar Dragons. Inside handoff this time to Kiki Berry. He sticks his foot in the ground. Oh, but he can't quite get around the corner. And he's driven out of bounds there.
Clock's still got to run.
I guess they said he stopped his possession and continue to let that clock run. I also think out of good sportsmanship here, it's 38-12. Dragons have done what they needed to do. And once again, I love the West, but it's so nice when the East are the champions.
Oh, man.
We bring it back to this side of 35.
Yep.
Into God's country, green country. Going on top, has a man down there intended for bouncing. Benny Antigua goes incomplete. That will stop the clock with 3:27 to go and bring up third down and 10.
Yeah, it's funny, Joe, you're talking about that. So, yeah, I substitute teach a lot back at my school at Silo, and I guess we had a kid, they moved in from Sealing. And I told him about I had to call this game today, and they were playing Laverne, and he's like, oh, y'all don't even have a chance. I said, we've gone 171-18 in the last 3 games with 2 shutouts, and Dewar's just punched people in the mouth and run it up on them. I'm not talking about scored a lot, but have just been physically dominant over everyone they've played in the past 3 games.
Hand off here to Lewis, and he just continued to get all he could get, tiptoeing down the sideline. Inside the 15, comes to rest at the 13. That's enough for a First Family Federal Credit Union first down and a Dewar Dragon first down. And Josh could have a chance to add it to the end. Put an exclamation point on this one. Well, this one is so special in so many different ways. As this season started this year, and for us to go to O'Keene for a team camp this year to ask them where they were going to be on December 5th at 1 p.m. Who could answer that question? And he said, by the time the season starts, and I ask you any time during the year, you ought to be able to give me the answer. Pass is complete. As I was running my mouth about a story, it's Kiki Berry again.
Touchdown, Dragons.
Touchdown, Dragons. Put the exclamation mark on it. Put it on the trophy case. The Dewar Dragons are going to be state champions. And like I said at the beginning of the game, whoever wins this one will be the state champion. So I was right.
You was right, Joe. You couldn't go wrong.
44-12. Oh, everybody else gets to leave the booth and go down there. Oh, that's good. I'm happy.
Yeah, all coaches on left in our booth are gone. They're gone on the field. But, hey, we do like the heat upstairs.
But as I said, it's such a special time to see where these guys have come and bonded together and where we grew together. And as the time's going to be 3:15, Dragons lead 44-12. And this is the exclamation mark and puts it down. And then for Coach Bean and for Coach Fowler, myself, to think that a 1969 graduate come out to watch us practice, not knowing that he was going to be able to see it, and to see that his father passed away before seeing this. And he was a 69 grad, and my mom passed away Monday night. And for us to win this ball game means so much to a bunch of people here. That the class of 49 is happy, the class of 69 is happy, 74 is happy, everyone from the founding of the school. We have 2 golden balls now. So it's going to be time to celebrate, party, hardy, endure. But it's been a total team effort, getting some of these young kids, some of these other guys in, and getting some of these seniors in to play in this championship game, going for 2. Little Bentley tried to get the 2-point conversion, and they scooped that one up. 2-point conversion fails. 44-12. And I just want to say thank you to our fans, who are the best fans in the world, best parents that you could ever ask for, an administration that will give our kids everything but desire if they'll go work for it and they can have the success that they want. Thank you for all the support personnel and all the people behind the scenes that do everything from cleaning the bathrooms to mowing the yards and doing whatever else that has to be done to make this team be a success. being able to be whatever we do. The best fans in the world, that if we played all the way in, if we were to play somewhere in Colorado, they would be there to watch us play. If we need anything, this has just been, and I've been a lifelong Dewar Dragon, and we've had to work hard for everything that we can get. But man, this is even special. And to win one with my son in 20, and for Coach Kilhofer, and we just continue to write the legacy of what goes on and what means being a Dragon. And I couldn't be more proud. And we starting with our coaching staff, and these guys have put in long hours. You can't say enough about Jake's staff, Matt Ross, Jared Powell, Josh Bean, Josh Kilhofer, Marshall Bean, Joey Fowler, and then whatever I've been able to help with, and the rest of the staff that has worked here and worked so hard, that it all works together when the plan comes together. And we have 44-12, 3:15 to go. I'm so proud to be a Dragon. And there's going to be a celebration that's going to start here in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And if it's like the one at Alva, we'll party hardy.
That's what you play for, Joe. I'm telling you right now, small schools, that's where to be, because you got to work for everything. You're not owed nothing. You got to earn everything. You're not entitled. You got to just grab, root, and growl, like my grandpa always told me. Don't quit, never give up, work hard, overcome adversity, and you'll be surprised where that takes you in life.
So the Dragons will be ready to kick here. Trying to get all these, making massive substitutions, it appears. Trying to get some of these young kids on both squads out here. Bentley Thrall will be doing the kicking duties once again. Trying to get all of our goodies put together here. Getting ready for the kickoff here. 3:50 to go, 44-12. Dewar Dragons are going to win them a state championship today here in Edmond. Onside kick, just to try to be sure they don't get a return on it. And it's down there at right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, you just don't want to see Teal take it back to the house again. Not that it would make a difference, but you got to have some game management to get this game over with, get everyone home, get that trophy.
I'd like to say, as we was doing all the thank yous that we can give out, special thanks to Ashton Deming and her help. Hayden being here with us has been just amazing, as he has helped us all year. We finally got the kinks worked out of the echo chamber, and hopefully the second half was a little more enjoyable. And but the end result is we're all here for the Dewar Dragons. It's all about these kids out here. Let them celebrate what they've earned, what they've done. But I can't thank everybody. The community's been so good. Dewar First Baptist Church has been so excellent to help feed our kids on game days, Friday game days, and having the team breakfast and all those things. Give this time is Alex Teal. Teal goes up. 3 minutes to go and counting down. 44-12 Dragons. Going to bring up a second down and 8, pickup of 2. Handoff inside there. Pick up of pick up a 3, pick up a 4, be third down and 4.
While we're talking about thank yous, Joe, I just wanted to thank you for letting me come and do some color with you. I know I'm really not the best, but I'm trying to improve and trying to learn more about the game, and hopefully I can come back and do it next fall with you. And, you know, we kind of popped this idea up in
Here we
July.
go.
And,
There goes Mr. Till. He got out of one mess into another, and they finally get him corralled. He is an athlete. That kid is an athlete, and continue to fight in this ball game, showing why that he's one of the best in the business himself. A lot of class. He goes back in the huddle. 4th down and 1. Boy, he is a handful. He's a good-looking kid to that replay. And, you know, my hat off to the fine fans out at Laverne, and the Laverne Tigers are always have a great program. They do such a magnificent job. Head off this side, goes inside. That's going to be probably enough for a first down. That'll keep the clock marching with 1:29 to go. They'll move the chains and reset the clock as this one winds down. Getting my things together.
it looks like they're going to be short, and Dewar is going to get the ball.
They did not make the first down on that.
They were short, yeah. Dewar
So
held
the
them on the
Dragons
4th down.
held on that defensive stand. And it has been it's just been a magnificent day, a magnificent week, and a short week. And then we had so many things in the way that the kids could have had distraction, but they were things of encouragement to them. Ball goes back to Thrall. He takes the knee. 123. And I think the Dragons can pretty much finish this one on out. Snap the ball, use your time, try to run this thing out, and what Coach Bean's going to do with a lot of class. So they're going to take a delay of game penalty. Stops the clock. Give a hand inside this time. Nice yardage there. Pickup of about 12 on the ball carry by Malachi Brown. 3rd and 10. 46 seconds to go. And they come over the sideline. Timeout, Dragons. Josh Bean's going to call a timeout, try to get everything organized here. It has just been such a fun year. It has been a fun year. And I just can't say enough how much I love these young men and what they meant to this community and to this school. And getting to know these guys and getting to be around them all these years to finally think that we finally get to hoist that gold ball one more time. And Coach Bean just has done such a magnificent job this year. And a big thank you to our coaching staff and to our wives that have to put up with us that during the football season. We have to interrupt this marriage for football season. We have that sign on our deal because it's busy time of year. But so supportive of us and the parents, and this is so great for us to be able to experience this and bring home a winner. And it just ends what's been a busy week of the way it's supposed to. And you know, when you win that last game you play and you left it all on the field, and know that we have come up and been successful. And the Dragons have played smash mouth football the way that we want it to be done. In 35 seconds, and it's going to wind down as we're not going to even have to run another play.
That's
So
it.
as that winds down, we are the 2024 state champions, Class B, Division I. The Dewar Dragons, coached by Josh Bean, will hoist the second golden ball in school history, and it is party time central in Okmulgee County. As we have taken care of business. At the first of the year, we losing that game to Walika and ending that streak, but that loss to Walika pales in comparison now because we're hoisting the gold ball.
No better feeling being a state champion, Joe. It's
Well,
awesome.
as we exchange pleasantries here, I'm going to say what we always do. Thank you, Cord McDonald. I love you to death. Beautiful time we've had to be together as you come up, and we spent some time and been able to do these broadcasts this year. I will never forget the Vermont, Arkansas trip. We've had some dandies. And on the top of the press box at Alex, Oklahoma, where we are up here in the booth here at UCO, but we're bringing home a winner as they're exchanging pleasantries. I'm gonna sign off quickly here, as we always say. We're rounding third and heading for home, and bye-bye and tell the folks hi.